Father Roger Linnan, I'm so glad you're here. Hey, what do you have to tell us for Easter to encourage us in these days?
Well, thank you, David, for giving me a chance to talk to the folks. I've never done anything like this before, so I'm a little self-conscious. But today, I read what the Pope said in his homily, where he talked about the fact that Christ's suffering on the cross was his most powerful statement of his love for us. And through his marvelous cures and his beautiful teachings were expressions of his love, but nothing was as powerful as his willing to suffer and die for us. And I became aware of that. I'm thinking about it this morning. When I think I was in 5th grade, my folks took my sister and my brother and I to the Good Friday service. And Monsignor Karoff had a Passionist priest, I'm pretty sure, helping him. And he was not very big, and he was bald-headed and kind of skinny. And Monsignor Karoff had a full head of hair and was handsome, and Father Beacom was handsome. I thought, why would they get this kind of ugly priest? I was thinking, look just like me, really, is what he did at this time in my life. But anyway, he spoke like he knew what he was kind of talking about, so he got my attention. And when he talked, after he read the gospel, the Passion of Christ, he talked about the fact that Jesus was both God and man. He had both human consciousness and divine consciousness. And in his human consciousness, he suffered just like all of us did. He knew what pain was. He would be with us in our pain. But in his divine consciousness, he had a perfect picture of every one of us. And then this old priest, he was probably 60 years old, a lot younger than I am, but I thought he was terribly old, said he was thinking about each one of you and saying, I love you, John, I love you, Mary, I love you, Peter, I love you, Carol. And as proof of this love, this is what I'm willing to do, my Father's will, that your sins might be forgiven and we can be together for all eternity. I never realized that the love of Jesus was for me personally, made a big impression, influenced, I think it was, continued to influence my life. And so I was grateful for that old, ugly priest to tell me about Jesus' love. It was on Good Friday, and maybe you can think about that.
Thank you so much, Roger. Excellent.